Welcome. I'd like you to meet my fellow cast member and roomie, Michael Storm, better known as Larry Woloch on One Life to Live. Mike.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you, Stephen.
Mike.
I'm speechless. Look who I'm sitting between, everybody.
We finally got it.
Finally got it.
You've been waiting years for you to do that.
Oh, boy, this is a thrill. Hi, Doc.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Can I tell Michael what you were telling me? Sure. You are the funniest man on the cast.
Oh, that's terrific. That's great. Now I'm supposed to be funny.
Be funny. Say something in funny.
Uh,
Now, do you have a great sense of humor?
I do. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's great, but I certainly have a good time. And the people at the studio are the greatest audience in the world because they're all so uptight and frenetic. No, we're a very close-knit family, and I can be very free and open. Everyone is very open at the studio, and we say what we want, and there are a lot of funny people there.
You know, ups and downs, though, behind the scenes. It can't all be roses and peaches and cream. How many years have you been doing this?
I'm in my 17th.
Holy cow.
I started when I was 3.
I bet you have stories.
Well, he does have me for a roommate.
Yeah,
That's what I mean when I say roomie.
That's added a great deal of wrinkles to my face working with Steve. Steve is, I didn't come on here to gloat about him, but he is one of the very special people on the show. He's a sensational actor and a very, very dear friend. And when ABC called me and said, look, Blizzard is up here in Boston in deep trouble. He's bombing out. Would I come up and accept a $25,000 fee for doing it? I said,
You know, I was just saying to Michael, and I don't mean this to be self-serving or stroking,
but
but you know, in watching you over the years, the qualities that you exude as this character, I think a lot of men could learn lessons from because you.
Well, thank you.
It's an understanding, compassionate, and also you stand up for things when you don't believe it.
well, I need all the help I can get here. I really appreciate hearing that kind of criticism. I don't mean negative, but just your appraisal of what I do. It's very often, I've done this now, as I said, almost 17 years, and I tend to take for granted what I do, and I tend to not really give it much value in terms of the craft of acting. And yet there are some times when I'm very pleased with what I do, but I don't think anyone else recognizes why something is working. So to hear a loyal fan such as you say nice things, it makes me very, very grateful.
And in real life, too, Mike and I, like I said, are roommates. And
You're really roommate. You live in the same apartment is what you're saying.
No, he has a wife.
Because you have a wife
I
and 3
fiancé.
kids.
Yeah,
We share a dressing room down at the studio. And when I first got on the show 6 years ago, I was in awe of Mike. He was one of the masters of the craft. And
You still are, aren't you?
yeah. And just like his character on the show, I come to Mike if I have a problem. And he's helped me through so many crises in my life.
You want to talk about any of them? I could
yeah,
help
I got
too.
a few I could make. No.
No.
No, that's very
He hasn't
kind
taught me
of
how
you.
to be neat yet, though.
No, you're
Gee
slob.
whiz.
Yeah.
No, but I've got my own problems in that department. I have a 14-year-old son, and when I leave his room, what you do to our dressing room looks good. Ah, that's not
Can we
fair.
talk?
Can we talk?
I have a
Have
14-year-old
you?
daughter. Yes.
Ooh, let's talk dowry.
Dowry?
Sure.
Oh, well, I can't bring much to it, but she's real cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Jason
will he be a
cute.
doctor?
No, I think he's going to be a fisherman.
Well, that's all
Yeah,
right.
fisherman or a gunsmith.
Is he nice?
Yes, he's a wonderful
He's
boy.
nice.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
How about your wife and her like or dislike of this profession? Does she
Oh,
handle it
boy.
well?
She is. I'm very, very, very lucky. Sally, my wife, makes what I do. We are. There. Not, you said there are downsides to what we do. There are. It's a frustrating business, and if I didn't have Sally to talk to and to vent my wrath and my frustrations, I would be in the hospital today. She listens. She tells me when I'm right, and more importantly, she points out the many times that I'm wrong. We all tend to let our egos get in the way of things that happen in our profession. And Sally is really objective and tells me when I'm right, when I'm wrong. And that's something a lot of husbands, I don't know if they have that or not.
Well, it's accepting it.
Oh, I couldn't live without it. I truly couldn't. Also, Sally was an actress. She was an actress before I was an actor. And so she knows the business, and she knows a lot of the underside of it, and she can cut through a lot of the nonsense and make me clear on a lot of stuff.
And there's still so much in love. They call each other 20 times a day.
Isn't that
It's
great?
wonderful.
This is real?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
terrific. I won't
golly.
tell her that you two attacked me at the top of the stairs.
That was my
It
idea.
was Sally's idea to do that.
Do me a favor, if you stay right here. We're going to take a
glad to.
break. You will like what you're about to see. Steve is a good sport. Went out to a grocery store, and where do you see what people, how they reacted
trashed
to
it.
him? Trashed. Well, Steve has not just been working hard here in the studio. The other day, he agreed to go out with our hidden cameras and have a little fun in a local grocery store. Watch what happened.
Well, times are tough, as we all know. So to help make ends meet, I took a job last night at the local Stop and Shop. It was my first time bagging groceries, so it took a little time to get used to the territory, you know. However, my training period did not last long.
Have you, is this your first day working?
Yes.
Did anyone show you how to bag?
Well, they did, sort of, yeah.
What you basically do is put the heavy stuff on the bottom, light stuff on the top.
All right, so like this,
Yeah, just like that.
On the bottom.
Good job.
like this.
Yeah?
All right,
Now, if maybe you want to put something light in there. Yeah, that in there.
then something else light.
And then you're all set for
And
that
we'll-
bag.
Oops. Oops, you're not supposed to do that, though, are you?
No, you're not supposed to do
Oh,
that.
boy.
I even learned that advanced technique, the bagger's toss. I really did enjoy working in this new environment, but my cover was finally blown.
It's been slow. It's been slow, and, you know, Good Day has been paying me a whole lot of money. So I'm down here this evening just kind of trying to make a buck, you know? Nice job, I enjoyed it.
You're doing a good job at my packing.
Well, I'm trying. Are those somebody stole your basket?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Are those your Cokes? All those bottles down there?
You Brad.
Well, you see,
Yes, can I have a hug?
well, sure, but you see, what are you doing here?
I kept saying, it
Mom,
can't
what'd you
be.
say to me?
This guy's on TV on my soap operas.
You see, I lost the Vernon Inn though, so I'm working here at night.
I
I have to, you know,
We
make a buck on the
here.
side. Well, I lost the
You
hotel and
on your soap operas?
Yeah, say hello.
What you mean on your soap operas?
What's your
On
name?
the soaps. Tell them what
Oh.
your name is.
Gosh.
On the soaps, his name
Nice
is
to meet
Brad.
you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm doing the Good Day show here, and, they're not paying me enough, so I have to do this at night. Make a couple bucks. Look at this. I'm working so hard.
It's wonderful to see you here.
Oh, it's
I
good to
love
see you.
your program.
I'll
I
be here
really
all
do.
week. Can you manage that?
I've hated you, but I like you too.
Aw,
You know? Nice to have
Nice to
met
meet you.
Goodbye.
Bye
Take
now.
care.
We'll be here all week.
Okay, good.
What a good sport you are. Oh, and thanks to the Stop and Shop at Chestnut Hill and all the shoppers for being really good sports. Was that fun?
It was fun because usually I go to a store and I get recognized pretty quickly. I was there for 20 minutes and nobody recognized
What
me.
did you
I
do to your
loved
ego?
your skirt with that little outfit. You were like a crossing guard.
I can get one for you.
You were wonderful.
Go back and tell the producers that'd be a good scene
This
for
is
him.
a whole new
He's a
future
bad
for him.
boy.
Scene, it's a profession. Are you kidding?